Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to Futureshock. It's time for our latest premium live event here at MNW Warzone. I am your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini. And with me in the booth, as always, is Mr. Michael Montoya.
How's it going? Excited to be here at Futureshock, where I imagine the future of this business will be decided because the card we have tonight is incredible and, dare I say, shocking.
And you could, looking at our card tonight, we have Blue Hood facing the Allfather, Arc.
With that wish, absolutely, with that wish on the line, that wish for any match, any time here in MNW, a shockingly frightening power, to say the least.
Yeah, and a power the Blue Hood does not want to leave in the hands of the Allfather. And if that weren't exciting enough, we have Hero Time versus the Outlaws. They have been feuding as the Outlaws have been becoming let's face it, the Outlaws are always a pain in the ass. It's gotten a little worse lately, and so Hero Time wants to, rein them in, and this will be absolutely solidifying Kane as a member of Hero Time. Then we have the Big Oof Championship with the Young Buck Power Surge challenges the champion, Johan Mjoln.
Now, for me, this one, I kind of see a clear outcome, but maybe we'll see a surprise tonight. Who knows? I have no clue.
And excitement ratchets up when we have a four-way ladder match for the TTV Championship. We have TJ the Mint Gable, Jean Tristram, and the Stormcrow Jagger Blackthorn, all challenging for Albatros's TTV Championship.
I'm so excited for this one. This one's gonna be a barn burner, but we're not in a barn. It's a stadium. It's a stadium.
It's not like
it's gonna be good.
It's not like you have to explain this to Seth Jackson.
Well, he might be watching.
I mean, also the Multiversal Tag Team Championships up as Soul Train challenges the International Combat Club. And the Nexus Titan Championship will see the Daggerick having a match with Mega Rider Nexus. They have vowed to have a match based on sportsmanship, respect, and cruiserweight prowess. And in what would on any other pay-per-view be our main event, Louis McDonald defends his Multiversal Heavyweight Championship against Malice, or I guess as we're calling him now, Malice Prime.
Terrifying amalgamation of all the experiences of Malice and all the improvements made by 1R Sawyer.
And then in our main event, it is Robro versus Robro when Zeta and R Sawyer finally clash face to face in a moment that I feel has been brewing for well over a year.
Oh yeah, with the emotions and the storied past that goes back, how long?
Since the earliest days of Multiverse Nexus Wrestling,
Before I was here.
before there was a second show, before Warzone was known as Warzone, these two, well, their histories are intertwined. But that is what you can expect tonight on Future Shock. And really quickly, I hate to bring this up, but it's a social media post from Sir Bastion Butler saying, Jerry, you might want to consider installing a tracking chip in Montoya. He keeps disappearing for some reason. Okay, so first off, I am legally prevented from doing that.
Second off, I would chew it out if he did.
Yeah. And third off, look, things happen. I don't know what happened last week. I'm not asking, I don't know how somebody gets detained while trying to renew a fishing license, but that is between you and the department.
What happens at the Catalina wine mixer stays at the Catalina wine mixer, all right?
Also, we have a post from Sergeant Major Payne. Getting this out of the way now, after tonight, I will be talking to Nice Ice about this imperialistic BS idea he has for the ICC. This has obviously been a bone of contention, particularly between Payne and the Punk Master Ghost, because the Punk Master Ghost lives the punk aesthetic. Well,
all about that anarchy, baby.
Died the punk aesthetic, and yeah, has had some choice words about the International Combat Club. But folks, we have a long night ahead of us. We have epic matches. It's going to be a hell of a night. We should probably get started.
Absolutely. I love to say the words, and then we do the thing. Those words being, are we heading to ringside?
We're heading to ringside for our opening match. And with this card, we're starting off with a bang.
What else would we do here at MNW? Let's kick it.
Your opening match is for a wish. Introducing first, the Blue Hood.
Out comes the Hood. Now, you brought it up earlier, but to specify the wish is whoever holds it can call for any match at any time against any opponent with any stipulation they choose.
You have the book in your hand. The wish is one thing any wrestler would covet to the ends of the earth, and these two, well, they're going to show you how much it means tonight, and I imagine this is going to be real violent, Jerry.
I can't imagine how it's not, because there's something else good, but let's get the announcement out of the way first.
And introducing their opponent, the All-Father.
The All-Father, Arkolf, the guardian of the gateway to the multiverse, a member of the Murder Cave, and the Blue Hood has been determined to take the cave down. He's been going through their remaining members, Grizzly Adams and Chaz Lee, because Dr. Grimm, of course, apparently has to build himself a new body, but the greatest threat he has to face is the All-Father, who he will not leave holding the power of the wish.
A battle of ideals here. A battle of, I think, the most massive egos you can put together here. Not necessarily in the sense of being egotistical, however, but these two are the most determined men, I believe, in our company.
I mean, that's fair, and honestly, and the Blue Hood confided, Arkoff is his biggest obstacle in the cave.
Well, I mean, just look at Arkoff. One may just take in the visage of this man and understand. Ooh, but the Blue Hood, very determined. A spirit of vengeance himself at this point.
Well, and the Hood has not forgotten that Arkoff is who brought the Inquisition to Multiverse Nexus Wrestling all those years ago, an event that still resonates today.
Yeah, a deep scar on this company's history was that era, and now the ripples being felt here now. Go behind there and a punch to the small of the back as the Blue Hood stays in control so far.
And
Tope Suicida straight through that middle rope there.
Oh no, not the Phantom. Oh no, he's clearing off the Phantom announce table. With the Punkmaster Ghost in action tonight, the Phantom community has got their own announce table.
Absolutely. Now just unloading a flurry of strikes here on the outside is the Blue Hood. Got our beautiful Futureshock liveries on all our equipment here today.
Oh, no one there.
Ooh.
And, the Blue Hood strikes.
Finger Fang maneuver through the ropes. That's our first pinfall attempt of the night. Just a 2 count. Wouldn't expect the Allfather to fall that easily.
Nope, but the Hood is a tough customer.
Absolutely. That being said, Jerry, do you have a predicted outcome for this match?
You know, the problem is on any given night, I would consider each of these guys a shoo-in.
Absolutely.
And so when they face each other, it's what?
Unstoppable force and immovable object.
I mean, you've got the determination of the Blue Hood, but just the power of the Allfather.
Absolutely.
The
But
Blue
interesting enough,
just headbutting the hand.
Ooh. Yeah, no, going after those fingers. Well, if you can lessen the grip of the Allfather, ooh, you might just take a dip to the outside, apparently.
I mean, that unforgiving mat. And with it being Futureshock, Michael, I mean, the other thing to keep in mind is this is the beginning of the road to Multivania. There's only one pay-per-view between now and then.
And another pin attempt here, Blue Hood.
And another kick out at the Allfather will not go easily into that Dark Knight.
Absolutely not. Another pin attempt. The Blue Hood just trying to, I think, empty the reserves of the Allfather. That is not an easy thing to do.
Nope, but it is a solid strategy. The thing is, a lot of people have been living in fear of the... Oh, nobody there! Have been living in fear of the fact that Arkoff has the wish and has let us know that he has been plotting when to deploy it and how. All he has said is he will deploy it in a way that will shake MNW to its core.
I don't like when people say things. I think caught on the eyebrow there. That last right-handed punch, I think, might have busted the lip or something of Arkoff. Into the turnbuckle. Bounces the head of the Blue Hood once again. These two doing substantial damage to one another. What a great way to start the night. Big lariat in the corner now. Looking over that tricep, trying to snap those muscle fibers, pull them taut. And once again, shooting in deep for the cover.
And the Blue Hood. Yeah, he's got to be frustrated, but this is the power of the All-Father.
Absolutely.
On the other hand, it is unusual for somebody to keep Arkoff on his back foot as long as the Hood has. Oh!
You gotta remember, in a past life, shall we call it, this man has took it upon himself to make an opposition of anyone who would fly the flag of evil, so he's got plenty of experience.
The Spanish announce table now nervous. And they're back in the ring. Because here's the thing, the Wish, there is no champion's advantage with a Wish. A DQ would cause it to change hands.
Yeah, it evens that playing field, puts the... Oh, boy!
Oh!
Leaping, going for the throat there, but yeah, it puts the... pretty much... every factor of coming into that match into the hands of the Wish holder, including the stipulation.
And the stipulation could be anything. Anything. And that's what worries me when you've got somebody as imaginative as Arkoff. Especially if he's plotting with the other diabolical minds of the Murder Cave.
Yeah, definitely not looking forward to that. If that were to be the outcome, which unfortunately I think it will be tonight because it's Arkoff, Jerry.
And maybe after that elbow to the face of the Hood.
Yeah, across the chin and throat. Just that massive forearm, but now the Blue Hood try to start a 10 punch there, but Arkoff not letting it happen. Side slam position there.
Coming back in. Oh, taunt the body.
Snaps him to the floor. Good technical showing here from the Blue Hood. Has to be squirrely about this, has to be smart when you're fighting someone with such a strength and power advantage as Arkoff.
Well, on the other hand, remember, in his home universe, the Blue Hood was at one time its greatest superhero.
I dare not say names that now lie dead, but yes, once a legendarily annoying pest to myself, but I suppose a benefit to everybody else.
Up at the top, what are we going to see?
High risk maneuver!
Oh, nobody home.
Display of agility there, but just gored him.
Kick at it too. Blue Hood frustrating Allfather as much as vice versa.
Very aggressive spear there coming from the Allfather. The Blue Hood's got to be reeling, I think, on roller skates still. Oh, Tree of Woe position. And just that boot on the chin.
And
the Murder Cave, as always, going for blood.
As they always will be.
Axe handle avoided. But a quick flurry of strikes ending with a headbutt sends Blue Hood to the mat. That was a 2 count, I believe. What was that? He got his arm on the rope?
Yeah, I think Arkov is beginning to get frustrated. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, he did not take in mind their positioning in the ring there, too close to the ropes.
Oh! That Dragon Fang maneuver, what's 1, 2? That's still a kick out at 2.
Yeah, Dragon Fang forearm not quite enough. Off the ropes.
Oh!
Up and over, sliced bread!
Speeding bullet!
The speeding bullet hits! What a way to kick off the show!
And your winner, the Blue Hood.
Well, there you have it. The Blue Hood wins and secures the wish. It is no longer in the hands of the Murder Cave.
That speeding bullet secured the victory for the Blue Hood. You gotta wonder what he would do with the wish as well.
I mean, considering his stated goals, he could do a lot with the wish, especially if he wants to clean up MNW. That's a lot of power. The entire power dynamic just shifted.
Yep, things backstage gotta be a little bit tense. Please do not start punching each other for no reason. Please.
Also, and we got a commentary about tonight's arena coming from the Nightmare Project Con. It says, I really have to hand it to the ring designers this year. Are those real Ankh-Mor pork cobblestones in place of the floor mats? You know, you know what else you can say about Con? He's got a good eye.
Yeah, he's an architecture guy.
You know, it is, and you know what? That was quite a thing to get those. I mean, I don't know if you know what it's like trying to import specialty items from a world on the back of a flying turtle, on which also on 4 elephants. It's you know, not cheap.
Fascinating, I actually do. I actually have a certificate in architectural design.
Oh,
but
learn something new.
that was the before times.
I thought we don't talk about those.
Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh boy.
So anyway, that is the first match, and already the entire composure of the multiverse completely rearranged. And now I got to wonder, how much does this disrupt the Murder Cave's plans?
Yeah, you gotta wonder if there are several villainous looking dudes in their villainous looking lairs screaming at the top of their lungs in anger right now.
Yeah. So that is a question for another day, because right now we got a lot to go through, Michael, and we're ready to start our next match. This one, I mean, you've been seeing what's been going on. The Outlaws, of course, have been going on a tear. They did find themselves in opposition of the International Combat Club, but in a moment that surprised absolutely no one, they took it too far.
I think they just, handled their business the way the Outlaws handled their business. Who's to say what's too far, Jerry?
Well, I'm going to point out that as the general manager, me.
But that's just on paper. No one reads things.
But also, apparently, Kane and the rest of Hero Time leading us to this match. Now, before we get there, one person who definitely has an opinion on what we're about to see is the Crimson Delinquent Nakano Kirishima, who posts, long story short, some babies decided to get mad about who's calling themselves heroes, and now this is happening. I mean, that is one interpretation.
The correct one.
Well, we'll see. You know what? I think that's been enough talk. It's time to head to ringside.
Yeah, there are places where things like this are settled, Jerry, and we're heading there right now.
The following is the tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, it's Hero Time.
I know it was just daylight savings this weekend, but Michael, check your clock.
Oh my gosh.
It's Hero Time. I hate daylight savings. I hate changing the clock. It always messes. I don't care which direction it changes. I don't sleep well for a couple of days.
Well, you know, when you're outside digging holes, you kind of lose track of time and it means nothing anyway. But how would I know anything about that? Anyway.
And Kane, it's interesting that Kane joins Hero Time after he lost his mask.
And introducing their opponents, the Outlaws.
And
the
go ahead.
Oh, yep, including the Crimson Delinquent, Nakano Kirishima, and of course CJR Killer Cash. Job repeat. The most reliable, most violent, most determined mercenaries we could get our hands on here at MNW.
And by reliable, he means reliable to be a pain in the ass.
Well, that just means you're not paying them enough, Jerry. If you paid them enough, they'd listen to your every whim.
You know what? I do not bow to extortion. I didn't bow to it back in the day. Every time Vincent the Don Vincenzo tried to bribe me to throw a match, didn't go bow to it then, not bowing to it now. I always wonder if somehow Victor Vicious is somehow related to Vincent. That's another story altogether.
Nobody cares about your old man lore. It's fight time.
And right off the bat, Kane walking CJR to the ropes, but CJR fights out.
That would be Kirishima.
Was it Kirishima? You're right. You know, daylight savings time, like I said,
No worries, you're out of it. And also, they're two very big boys.
Obviously, I need to drink some more of my Squatch Roast cold brew.
Absolutely here.
Squatch Roast, an official sponsor of Futureshock.
Absolutely. New coffee cakes are incredible. Oh, and up and down goes Kane. Too many C names happening at once, Jerry. I almost did it too.
Kane, CJR, Kirishima, Ultra Devil. I mean, even his surname, Sadiq, doesn't mess us up on that front.
Absolutely not, but CJR into the corner. Kane, good running through with that jumping front kick straight to the sternum. That's got to put some strain on CJR. Ooh, hammer fist straight to the clavicle.
I mean, hard enough that it even hurt CJR a little bit.
You know, going for his hands on that one. As I learned with my short wrestling stint, Jerry, punching someone in the face kind of hurts.
Well, yeah, you got to learn. You got to do it right. You know, a lot of people don't straighten their wrist correctly.
I think I broke my ring finger the last time.
That's, you know, one of the things you got to be careful about. You know, there's great tutorial videos by a Power Ranger on social media. You might want to check out sometime.
Good to know. Oh, Yeah, didn't need a tutorial for that one. Spinning back elbow to the face of CJR Killer.
Well, it is the master of 8,602 moves. He knows how to throw a punch. He knows how to throw several.
That rolling back elbow is, what, like 512?
I don't have the exact number list. There's so many. I mean, he gave it to me once. I mean, you want me to memorize all 8,602 moves of what position they're in? That takes a while. 57 of them are arm bars.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I don't know if that one's on the list. Did you see that he stuffed his head under the turnbuckle and whipped his neck? Oh. CJR Killer, ever the innovator when it comes to hurting someone with inanimate objects.
Yeah, including cars, as we well know.
It's funny because that happened. Over the top rope. Kane now getting CJR in trouble, taking advantage. Ooh, rope assisted backstabber.
There are over 400 moves on that list involving the ropes.
Oh, absolutely. And a tag made to Ultra Devil Sadiq. High flight. Lundard!
Oh, people are weapons.
People are weapons. Even
if that person is an alien merged tiefling.
So it's more like sentient beings who happen to have mass and are affected by gravity are weapons.
I mean, that is also a way to look at it.
Oh, boy. Well, like once a guy, when I'm doing recruiting, once a guy auditioned who was not affected by gravity. I told him he couldn't be a wrestler, but he's now on our lighting crew.
Right? Again, you got to look out for those things.
Pin attempt there. Quick kick out at one. Came back in here now, facing Kirishima. Of course, Markov sending the big boys to do the Lord's work.
Well, after his most recent match, I could see him wanting to take a night off.
Yeah, a little R&R might be good for the man. But now, CJR Killer. Kane has been actively causing some problems here for the Outlaws, though.
Well, as you would expect, especially now that he has declared himself for hero time. Kane, the person who classically would not choose between good or evil, has finally decided to make a choice.
And cover. Deep attempt with the legs there, but CJR not letting it get past a 1 count.
Oh, there's a chop.
Oh, well, he just beeled him by his head. I think that's good a payback as any. Oh,
hot tag.
Yeah,
And
Kane.
Here comes the Ultra Devil.
Yeah, had to tag out there. Started feeling the burn from those maneuvers to the neck by CJR Killer. Now the Ultra Devil in the hands of the big man. He just gets thrown into the ropes. Big tag there to Kirishima.
And Ultra Devil decides that sometimes one of the smartest things you can do is see if you can do a few moments of neutralization of the partner.
Absolutely, that was a headlock driver there on the apron.
However, Kirishima was ready. Kirishima, no stranger to the tag division.
All right, Kane coming back in here. I think Kirishima wanted to get his hands back on Kane. Oh boy! It's a striking exchange here.
That was a suplex. And he fell. Oh, blocked. And to keep a long-standing joke here in MNW alive, Michael, who do you like? The man in the red or black tights or the man in the red and black tights?
You know, I'm going to go with the man in the red and black slacks. To be more specific.
Ha! You foiled my scheme.
That'll be a point in the corner for fashion consciousness as the leather-clad giant man known as CJR Killer goes for a beautiful power slam.
And back in comes the Crimson Delinquent. Oh, just yeeting the man and bringing in CJR.
Absolutely devastating move there. You gotta wonder, one of these days, someone's gonna do that and someone's hip's gonna pop out of place. And when it happens, I will laugh.
I mean, this is why we have chiropractic services backstage. And, you know, as for, you know, unlike other wrestling organizations, we actually provide medical care for our wrestlers.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be in a business as sadistic as this, might as well try to be a little bit beneficial. Oh, boy. I think that could have been it, but Kirishima coming in for the stoppage there.
Oh! Ripping him by the throat.
And a punt to the gut. Ugh. Up and over to the outside here. But Kane making it back in the ring. And a go behind, quick. Kane unleashing a flurry of punches.
And now Ultra Devil, oh, with a power bomb.
May I say also for a recently formed tag team, Sadiq and Kane meshing very well together, even getting a few over on a more seasoned team here.
I mean, they are both longtime veterans of MNW.
Ooh.
Also, both Warzone originals that spend a little time over on Flashbang.
Forearm strike there. Following it up here. Ooh. An enziguri. Ulova, though, got CJR. Oh, now stomping straight over the breadbasket.
Oh, apron DDT on the Crimson Delinquent. Ultra Devil kind of focusing on the... Ah! Well, maybe there was some wisdom in that, but now he's got to get back in the ring and face CJR Killer.
Which nobody wants to do. Look at this man. Oh, boy.
Ah, hung out to dry.
Yeah, Garrod on that top rope. And just stomping the ankle. Yeah, that's one way to ground a high flyer.
And
Ooh.
dead or alive.
Just barely kicking out there.
Oh,
Ooh.
here it comes! The
forearm.
Spack'em Beam!
Lands and Kirishima's on his back. Oh, this can't be good.
I have it on good authority that's how it's pronounced, by the way.
Spack'em?
Spack'em. Oh, and the 309! Move 309!
Yeah. Expected that pin to go about that well. Wrong corner there. CGR Killer not gonna let that happen.
I am now got somebody from I'm getting a text from Ultra Devil's wife. It's pronounced Spacium. I'm sorry, it looks like Spack'em to me.
Spack'em sounds like a building material that we no longer use for health reasons.
I'm sure I saw that term somewhere. It was on some show, Mystery Science something. It was science, so I'm sure it was right.
These two rolling through each other here. I think everyone trying to just get back to their corners at this point. Good little reset here. Setting up a Russian leg sweep there.
Kane getting him up and knocking him down. The master of 8,602 moves with a hot tag to the Crimson Delinquent, but the man called Kane with an arm drag.
Stepping over and through.
Dodged by Kirishima. And up. Oh! Solid cutter by Nakano.
Yeah, Kane tried to counter out of it. What is originally, I assuming, going to be a vertical suplex. But then Kirishima brilliantly into the cutter, and now, ooh, is that a Shining Wizard straight across the chest?
Kane said, Kane busted him open with that knee. Oh, and now not looking good for the Crimson Delinquent. Oh, rope leverage to bring him back in.
Loves to manipulate those ropes. Ooh, and a belly to belly just for good measure.
Lifting him up again. Okay, and Nakano in the wrong part of town. And in comes Ultra Devil.
Still reeling from that lariat. Ultra Devil has an opportunity here. Put some hurt in. Ooh.
Ultra Devil goes up high.
Nobody home. The big man moves.
Oh, right in the gullet.
And Kirishima lifting that knee just in time. Now, of course, tag in made to CJR Killer. Step up Enziguri. Followed up by a lariat there. Trying to keep the foot on the gas pedal is Ultra Devil. But I think someone just stomped on the brakes.
And oh, two. That is bringing him down with authority.
And CJR Killer, that was straight across the chest. Wouldn't be surprised if Ultra Devil went backstage with some bruised ribs. Or maybe some cracked ones. Crossbody from a 300+ pound competitor.
Oh!
Backdrop there from Kirishima. And of course, not going to let that happen.
No, breaking it up. Oh, knee to the face.
Ooh. That one's going to sting.
Hanging him down in basically reverse bulldog.
You know, Jerry, I wouldn't be surprised if we are like the #1 consumer of ice in the multiverse.
I mean, it's a rough time when you're facing people here in the multiverse.
Yeah, sometimes a bruise is the least you're going to leave with. The unsafe corner being controlled. CJR Killer in trouble. What? A tender move here. Ooh! Crossbody senton combo. And a rope-assisted suplex. Just in case Kirishima felt left out of that last one. Hero Time showing some aggression here, Jerry.
And Cade setting up. The Kano!
Kano lands, but Kirishima in eye shot.
Still, he may have broken up the pin, but CJR felt the effects of the Kano. Move number 1.
Followed it up with a solid lariat. Now a tag out to the Ultra Devil. But CJR goes for the leg pick that lands.
The Ultra Devil just swinging.
Ooh. It eats a kick to the hamstrings.
How about a Hurricane Rana?
Back and forth this goes. An athletic exchange. Both competitors. Oh, he's yanking on his arm, smacking him around. If there's one thing I like about Ultra Devil is that he definitely lays on the offense thick.
That was quick exchange.
Yep, I think trying to keep CJR guessing to avoid what's happening right now. The power of CJR, what is he? Oh. I think they called him back over there.
Ultra Devil getting a little tricky. I think using Kane as a distraction.
Yeah, but on the outside. Not somewhere you want to be with the Outlaws.
And now, CGR Killer going after Kane.
The turns do indeed table. Uh-oh, we're here on the apron.
But that also resets the count.
Yeah, reset the count. But two big slams on the outside, one on the apron.
Yeah, I don't think that did CJR any more favors than Ultra Devil. We're up to an 8 count. Ultra Devil back in the ring. CJR just makes it. And that big boot to the face of Ultra Devil broken up by Kane.
Ultra Devil perhaps in a compromising position now.
There's something you don't see very often.
CJR going to the top?
Yeah.
It's a rare occurrence.
And he thought better of it, too, realizing I don't belong up here. Reverse Bulldog again. I did it!
Wow!
And your winners, Hero Time.
Well, folks, like we said earlier, check your clock. It's hero time.
CJR Killer beaten down. It took all of the effort of these two. But something tells me the Outlaws are not yet finished.
Yeah, but this, I mean, they all declared this would be the their final confrontation. So maybe they're going to move on. Maybe they'll move back to the ICC. I don't know. And of course, this isn't the last we're going to see of Hero Time tonight, when Hero Time member Mega Rider Nexus defends the Nexus Titan Championship against the Dagger. Daggerick.
Yeah. It's more of me just not expecting Markov to keep certain promises to certain people.
Markov keeping a promise. That's the funniest thing you've said all night.
There's only certain people.
So, but we need to, I mean, that was only our second match, folks, and we're an hour in. We got to keep the night rolling. So, with that, our next match is tonight's first championship match.
I got some gold on the line.
We've got some
time to head to ringside.
Yes, as Power Surge attempts to win his first singles title against the Son of Thunder, as you said.
Johan Mion.
Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Big Oof Championship. Introducing first, It's Power Surge!
And Power Surge with a glow up.
Straight off a comic page into your living room. There he is.
Well, here's some things. I was doing some follow-up, and turns out here's a thing people don't understand about Power Surge. Before he came to MNW and fell under the tutelage of Trashman Jones,
Yeah, that's wild.
the universe he came from was a superhero universe not unlike the one that the Blue Hood hails from.
God, there are so many of those universes. I think it's like 40% of known universes have just sprawling amounts of superheroes. And I came from the one with, I don't think, any.
And so anyway, now, of course, back then it's a little unclear which side he was on the hero-villain spectrum, but that's what's... Anyway.
And introducing their opponent, they are the Big Oof Champion. Johan Mion.
He's got that big oof strap.
The Son of Thunder, who I know was paying close attention to our opening match, considering his history and connections to the All-Father Arkolf.
Yeah, a shift in power in the multiverse. Could it happen again here with this match? Could gold be transferred tonight?
I mean, any given night, when there's a belt on the line, sometimes the unthinkable can happen.
Well, that belt is around the waist of one of the most formidable men I have seen in my time being conscious. Which is not too long. I mean, compared to you.
But Power Surge wanted this. He was looking this night to gain gold, calling Johan out. And, well, he's getting his wish. Let's see if it goes as well for him as it did for Blue Hood earlier tonight. There's what it's all about. The Big Oof.
I remember the first Big Oof champion I saw in action was Squatch, if I'm not mistaken.
He had a pretty epic run. And there he is, the champion, Johan Mjoln.
Preparing here, I believe, for the ceremonial presentation of the belt.
Of course, Johan been with the company 5.5 years. It'll be 6 years this Multivania.
Both competitors stare each other down here.
I mean, as is long-standing tradition.
And getting straight into it there. I think trying to get the leg chip to start off with was Power Surge, but just volleyed by the power of Johan Mjoln.
And Johan going to work.
Oh, my bad. Or was it Raphael Sampson who held the big oof, not Squatch?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Listen, I see that much hair and I get very confused. Head scissor spin there. These two each trying to build momentum here.
Scooping him up and hung out to dry.
Yes, indeed, on that top rope. And now just a flurry of strikes and a toe kick to the gut. Power Surge is reeling. Upsy daisy and downsy wownsy. The core strength of Johan is just incredible. And Power Surge really has to increase the speed of this match. Get the pace up here.
I mean, I think that of course is the secret here. A cruiserweight like Power Surge wants a fast match, but a powerhouse like Johan likes it nice and slow.
Yeah, wants you reeling on the ground so he can pull more power maneuvers like that. And punches straight to the forehead.
Oh! Wow, good last minute punch by Power Surge. He took the bomb, but he got a little damage in.
Whip into the corner, tried to fall. Oh no. Johan denied that drop kick. But Power Surge still coming at him.
And there, right there, you have it. Power Surge.
Yeah, wheelbarrowed into that DDT.
It was well played, and it showed again that agility, which is going to be his biggest advantage here.
Yeah, tale as old as time here. David versus Goliath.
Oh! And the flip.
Absolutely. There's also the aspect of Power Surge's unpredictable nature that he inherits from you-know-who.
I know.
Oh, very good there.
But here's the problem. Champion's advantage. A countout does not get Power Surge the belt.
I assume Power Surge knows that Johan has more in him than that. As he's coming to find out at the very least.
And Johan going for the pin.
After dragging a man through the air by his ankles. I think you did that to me. Oh boy.
Maybe. Possibly. Okay, it's a fond memory. Anyway, moving on.
Not so fond of that bicep just being kneeled on.
Oh, and a knee to the face.
Yep, Power Surge trying to shut down some of those little power maneuvers.
Again, Power Surge showing good strategic thinking on how to use his advantages to take on the superior strength and durability of Johan. And with that, we have seen the lightning strike, followed by a moonsault.
Yep, one of the books I was given when we trained for our match for required reading for a wrestler was How to Fight a Refrigerator. It was actually very helpful.
Well, we're about, oh, he's up again.
Oh, rolling through that senton.
That it was the circuit breaker.
Johan certainly felt it, but unfortunately still in fighting shape here. Oh, oh, no. Oh.
And
forearm shots to the back.
Up and snake eyes.
Just to reiterate for those of you at home, those turnbuckles cover a steel ringlet.
Now the power surge has hit. Sorry, he hit a finisher. I had to call it out.
No worries there, absolutely. The power surge and followed up by, springboard moonsault. Not quite enough. Nobody home. Johan now stamping at the knees. Oh. This is just going to turn into a mauling, I fear. But yes, when you hit those turnbuckles, that padding on there is just so you don't bleed. Under there, that's steel, baby.
And Johan now slowing the match down. That's how he wins. But again, the resiliency of Power Surge. I think at this point in his career, both before getting here and now, Power Surge is really just kind of used to having to absorb a lot of damage.
Absolutely, and would it be rude to call him a bundle of energy? That cardio goes for days.
Whoa, and coming out strong, you speed lightning kicks.
Johan picking an inopportune time to address the people and eating an enziguri because of it.
Well, that and Power Surge seeing the opening and going for it.
Oh, but the ankle pick there.
That right there shows how much Power Surge has grown as a wrestler and a fighter since coming to MNW. Oh, but not a lot can prepare you for a huge demigod landing on your arm. Oh, Johan psyched him out.
Oh boy, oh that was rough. You see, this is why I tell children to give up on their dreams. Oh god, oh no, double X handle! Johan now having his way with Power Surge on the outside here.
Dragon Screw takedown.
Yeah, let's see if Power Surge can shift momentum here. Taking the Son of Thunder back to the inside of the ring.
Getting hoisted up.
Zaguri once again. Now with a stomp to the gut power surge.
Oh, he busted Johan open.
Perhaps some viscera on those kick pads now. Which is a sight I already saw once this last weekend.
And, well, power surge going up.
Standing
Moonsault.
Oh!
Oh, swanton from the top all the way to the floor. And rang his bell off of the ring post. Johan back in the ring. What is Power Surge piling it on?
Power Surge has to take advantage of this moment, and he does, going for some high-octane offense.
With a lightning strike. Oh, so close.
There's about a 2.5 there. Oh my gosh!
Moonsault going for it again. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 again.
He's just been slamming his body into Johan Mjoln's, but it's just not enough. The durability, the metaphorical beard of Johan Mjoln is too great.
And beating the drums of war.
Breaking the clavicles of war, more like.
Again, the slowing down of the match.
Yep, slowing it down to that veteran's pace, taking advantage of the power and strength.
And Ragnarok!
Ooh. Ragnarok!
And your winner, and still Big Hoof champion, Johan Mjoln.
Valiant effort by Power Surge, but not quite enough to dethrone the Son of Thunder.
Not enough, but Power Surge shows he deserves to be in these conversations now. And honestly, the best performance of his career, but just not quite enough to take down Johan Mjoln. But I'm already thinking of future bookings because of that performance. I got some ideas. But for now, congratulations, Johan, on your retention. So our first title match of the night, and the champion retains. But folks, that was a one-on-one championship match. Our next match ups the competition by 2.
Ooh.
And, this is, interesting. Before we get into that, as soon as he got backstage, we have a social media message from Power Surge saying, good match, keep that belt warm for me a bit longer. And for my haters, don't forget, I'm the man who made Suplex Sam use a weapon. That is an excellent point. Now, it is, over these last few years, I have watched Power Surge grow as a wrestler. and he is definitely hitting a new era in his career. I think the switch up of his kit was a great move to signify he has moved past anyone's shadow.
Yeah, a previous faction player now very much doing well on his own.
But as I was saying, this match has so much drama. So many people have been vying for this shot. And it is for a belt with a lot of gravitas. That, of course, being the TV Championship, which carries with it the potential of the gift of chaos. Now, before we get into the match, one of the 4 competitors has a little message that he would like everyone. We had a bit of an interview earlier today, so let's go to the tape and hear from none other than Jaunt Tristram.
Beijing firing line. I'm here to ask Vampire Lord Jaunt Tristram a few questions leading up to Futureshock. Lord Jaunt, thank you for sitting down with me.
You remember your manners. Now ask your questions.
On the Go Home show, you both thanked Jagger Blackthorn for setting the match type while also looking down on the rest of your competition. I'd like to know where your thoughts are going into this 4-way ladder match.
Simple. I reclaim what is mine, and take blood from any who stand in my way. My ambitions have nothing to do with respect or gratitude. I have always been as confident as I am hungry. Make no mistake, I am here to eat.
You can't mean to suggest on live television...
The Dark Lord warned you at Multivania, did he not? He told you that he was hungry.
Oh, my apologies. Solomon Alburn, yes, his bodyguard? I didn't see you there.
You weren't supposed to. I'm here for Jaunt. Always was, always will be.
And I will be hungry until I get my blood and my TTV title. And if my opponents don't want to lose their blood, they shouldn't have agreed to the ladder match. The entire industry of wrestling was paved with blood and peril. The only difference between me and the rest of the roster? I don't plan to let that blood go to waste.
All right, we're done. You, out. Go.
Okay,
Shoo.
yep.
Shoo. Don't make me feed you to Fenris. Do you need some of my blood to stall your hunger? I've still got that last bottle.
No. Thank you, Solomon. I just need the title, and the rest will follow.
We don't have long left, Lord Regent.
I know, Solomon. I know.
I don't think we were supposed to hear that last part.
Yeah, oh boy.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
He's hungry. I don't like that we know that.
You know what I do know? It's
Is
time.
it that there's a ladder match coming up?
It is, and we should get down to ringside.
Let's kick it.
The following is a ladder match and is for the TTV Championship. Introducing first, TJ the Mint Gable.
You want to talk about a glow up? Look at this, Michael.
Look at that.
TJ Gable has said this was, the units have been saying this is the year of the units. Gable coming out with a new look. And, of course, let's not forget, he and the other units have been under the tutelage of the unstoppable Goliath Gorm.
Yeah, definitely dripped out here. Look at that, the embroidery on the cape and everything. Hell yeah.
Introducing next, Jaunt Tristum,
the vampiric member of the Dark Lords, coming out the former TTV champion, lost the belt to Il Albatros, and has been seeking to regain it ever since. And he is the, right now, the only current active vampire on the roster.
Yeah. Okay, he may be the only, but that means we have a current active vampire on the roster.
I mean, fair enough. Well, we also have a current active werewolf.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
And don't get me into whatever the hell Rich Jordan is.
It's just insane, Jerry. I mean, what do we live in? Some sort of world of darkness?
I mean, that's a question you'd have to ask Adrian Driscoll, I think. Or not. He'll probably want to make a deal with you.
Yeah, I'd probably not want to talk to Adrian.
So, here we go.
Because you and Adrian Driscoll both know that I have a gambling problem.
Introducing next, Jagger Blackthorn.
And the Storm Crow. So Storm Crow made a social media post, and we're not going to put up on screen because we've got a match on. But I will read what it said. It says, "You don't need a long speech from me. All you need to know is that there is a belt above the ring and some bones to break, and maybe some nightmares to start to give children and the weak of heart."
Oh God.
So,
Oh boy, yeah, this is no holds barred here, folks. It's a ladder match. Foreign objects are encouraged.
at the very least, ladders.
At the very least. Yeah, this may be the moment where you want to shield your kids' eyes, folks.
The Storm Crow, who it's been an interesting path he's been on of late. But of course, he's the reason this is a ladder match. He won the stipulation.
And introducing the final combatant, they are the TTV champion, El Albatros,
Leader of Los Villanos Ingobernable. It's El Albatros.
And this will be his third defense of that TTV champion If he can hold it for 7 defenses, he gets the Gift of Chaos, which gives him the right to call for a Multiversal Heavyweight Championship match.
Por los villanos.
But the other 3 in the ring have been circling him for months, wanting a shot. And at first we thought Jagger was going to take his shot and keep it to himself, but instead he opened it up to all competitors and made it a ladder match, as he put it, to make it fair.
Well, may not have made it fair, but damn well sure made it interesting. I hope fans in the building are ready for what we are about to see.
And that's what this is all about. And there it is, hanging above the ring.
Yep, he who grasps the belt, he who gets it off of that hanging platform, well, that's who keeps it. And we're off to the races.
TJ going after the Stormcrow, Jaunt going after El Albatros. That makes sense. Since Albatros is who took the belt from Jaunt.
And perhaps a spot of revenge is due.
Or just a slaking of thirst. We'll have to see.
Oh, and some cooperation there just for a moment. I think he was mostly trying to get Stormcrow out of the way. And Jaunt.
Well, that might have worked, but Blackthorn brought in our first ladder of the night.
Oh, upsy daisy. Up onto the shoulders, fireman's carry position. And TJ the Mint Gable. And again, this is very disadvantageous, I'd say, for our reigning champion, because he can be down and out on the outside, and there's nothing he can do. That belt will be stripped right off his waist.
I mean, that's always the risk when you have a title defense involving more than 2 competitors. Just ask the Sandman, Damian Anderson, over on Flashbang when he challenged Victor Vicious for their heavyweight championship, and then Sir Reginald got added to the mix. Anderson wasn't even involved in the decision that let Victor keep the belt, even though he had won the right previously to have the match.
Hey, well, my good friend Victor is here tonight, so maybe we shouldn't, talk about a man who's present in his VIP box tonight here, so shut your mouth. Anyway.
Look, I'm not the one that owes him money.
I pay in installments.
El Albatros and TJ Gable trading blows at the top of the ladder. Oh, and down goes Gable.
Oh, and the champion!
Oh, Alba sacrificed going after the belt to deliver some heavy damage to the Mint.
Yeah, Gable just ate a 10-foot elbow. Well, 15-foot if you add the immense size of the champion as well. Oh, we got a kendo stick.
Yeah, Jagger went on the ring. I thought he was going to get a ladder. Nope, he got a weapon. Luthez press by Gable.
Yeah, those shots straight to the temple.
I don't remember him doing one of those before. That must have been something that got added to his repertoire by the Goliath Gorm.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but some lucha science was used to make the ladder just magnetize. I don't know how he does it. I guess I'm not a luchador.
Yeah, you know, we do. You know, the luchas are a mystery unto themselves. Oh, Alba going for a chair, but being visited by the Dark Lord.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of mysteries, there's Jant himself. Absolutely, a bit of a mystery there.
Oh, he dabbed on him.
Yeah, just a little something for the kids amidst all the violence, you know.
Oh, how about an armbar takedown onto a chair?
Yeah, the Minjigatami there on the outside, that's gotta... Ooh.
Jagger with the punch, bringing Gable down. We have 2 ladders in the ring. Alba is picking up one of them, decides maybe he should clear the ring a little first.
TJ the Mint and the Stormcrow had been going back and forth. And now these two...
Side Russian leg
Alba and
sweep.
Jant. Yeah, the side Russian does indeed land.
Oh, jawbreaker and a kick. Oh, reversal by Gable onto Albatross.
And the Stormcrow up on the shoulders. And his lower back tasting the knee of Jant Tristram. And Jant with another side Russian leg sweep onto the ladder there. Jant does seem to have some sort of extra, I don't know, intensity tonight here.
Well, you heard what he had to say earlier tonight. Oh,
He is,
dropped on
I
the
suppose, not just hungry for blood, but for the title itself.
See, we're getting the ladders everywhere, but they got to get it in the middle of the ring. As far as I know, none of them can just levitate up. And I don't always rule that out, given...
Whoa! Tilt-a-whirl! Hurricane Rana takedown. That threw Jant for a loop. No, remembers here, occupied. Having a fist fight here. Jant trying to sneak one over, and everyone noticed. Oh.
Well, now
But
here
Albatross.
goes Albatross. Oh, and that's one way to do it. Jagger just collapses the ladder underneath him.
Champion in some trouble here. Perilous. Oh, landing zone below, just barely missing that ladder. What do you know, Jerry? Ladders in a ladder match. Who'd have thunk it?
Jant taking Gable down at the knee. And the ladder landing on Blackthorn.
Ooh. The ladder firmly on the face of Blackthorn now. Now clutched up, as it were, there by TJ the Mint Gable.
Oh!
Ooh!
Face first into the ladder.
Oh, boy. You like the taste of aluminum, Jerry? How
Maker's
about very fast aluminum? Ooh.
guillotine on Tristan, but this isn't a submission match.
Nope, you can tap all day long. All you're going to do is rip ligaments. In order to win this match, they got to get that belt up there.
Jagger trying to bring a ladder. Jagger very focused on there needs to be a ladder.
Yeah, Jagger, a big proponent of ladders, it seems.
Alba taking a breather in the corner. The Mint grabbing the ladder away from Jagger. Oh, getting a sling blade for his trouble.
Down the ladder goes, and so does the Stormcrow. Now, TJ the Mint Gable has the champion hoisted up with the snake eyes there in the corner. Oh, and John! Very good athleticism there into the DDT.
I think John is more interested in trying to bust somebody open. You know, for a little light snack.
Boy. Well, I think he... Look at the mat there. I think he did. I think that came out from under the mask.
Well, we're going to find out. But meanwhile, Albatross going for the belt again, but being met up top by Jean Tristram.
Two men, both Jean holding the belt previously, current champion Albatross. And Jean...
Oh, Jean pulling Alba down. Jagger on the outside doesn't see that he's going up. Oh, I guess Jean decided he would rather try and dive on Alba than go for the belt at that moment. Now he's going up top. Somebody better get up there and stop him, or this match is over.
John just barely, getting a clip in the leg there, and now the champion him once again. Meeting at the top of the ladder. Meanwhile, TJ the Mint Gable eating a belly-to-belly there. Ooh!
Oh! High altitude neck breaker.
Attempted a drop kick there now. Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. Oh! Oh! That pile... Is that what... Did I just see a pile driver from the top of the ladder?
I think that was more of a Death Valley driver, but either way, oh God, I think TJ the Mint Gable landed on his neck.
And now the Stormcrow and the Lucha Superstar. Meanwhile, the Tyrant Tristram rejoining them in the ring. Oh,
to the other side. Ooh.
DDT on Gable, but Alba dropped Blackthorn on Jean.
Jean really does like that tilt-a-whirl DDT. He puts stank on it, as is said sometimes by some people. Jean and Alba this match have very much been focused on getting to that belt. Gable eating a face first to the ladder. A face full of ladder, rather. And the champion all alone up there, but Jean takes out the ladder, grabs him.
Oh, and slams him down in an electric chair suplex.
Yeah, that did indeed land, but TJ the Mint Gable power bomb there to Jean Tristram. And the Storm Crow rejoining them in the ring.
And Tristram is not letting Jean do whatever he was planning on doing, which from the looks of it might have very well been, I imagine, a judgment bolt.
Ooh! Both those men just got knocked under the ladder.
And now here comes Gable trying to get it set up, and here's Jagger to stop him.
Jagger rolling through discus punch straight to the jaw. Now sending Albatross into the corner. Jean taking his opportunity, though. Likely only see a victor here when this match gets dug into deep water.
Oh, and the ladder's out from under Tristram. And he's
Hanging
just
on.
left hanging there.
Oh, boy, his head just barely missing. Another ladder.
Down goes the Mint as, oh. And you have it. The Storm Crash connects.
Sending Tristan back to the outside, but Jagger still has the champ and Gable to deal with.
There. It is getting brutal out there. And as you can see, we were taught. Oh,
What?
did he just breathe
What the-
fire? He just breathed fire onto Gable.
Well, I mean, there's no... Oh, my God. Vampires can do that, Jerry?
I guess.
Oh, God, is he one of the weird wizardy ones? I've said too much.
Alba's head bounced off that ladder. Blackthorn comes in with another kendo stick, but has to fight Gable for it. And yeah, I hate to say it, but I think when you look at what just happened, there's only one thing anyone could possibly say.
What would that be? I don't know why, but I suddenly got very, very angry. Meanwhile...
Oh,
Oh!
apron DDT!
Yeah, usually when skull meets steel, steel wins, Jerry.
But no one knows that better than me.
When did your skull meet steel?
Oh boy. Do you know how many chair shots I've taken in my career? How many
yeah.
ladder matches I've actually been in?
You can climb a ladder?
Listen,
I mean, no offense, but you're built like a 1x1 Lego brick, Jerry.
you know, once everyone around you is unconscious, it's amazing what you can do. And oh, it's leg sweep by the Mint. And now El Albatross bringing up the Tyrant Jaunt Tristram and Sunset Flip.
Sunset Flip straight onto the neck of Jaunt Tristram. But taking advantage now is the Stormcrow. Trying to clear the field here, starting with TJ the Mint Gable. But, Albatross!
Bodies everywhere.
Drop kick to the knee.
Jaunt stiffly getting back in the ring. Even the 1,000-year-old vampire, is feeling the effect. And Jagger, underhook suplex on TJ.
Wait, where are you getting your information? You're telling me Jaunt's an antediluvian?
I said 1,000 years old. Antediluvian means before the flood.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. Forgot my lore. Listen, Jerry, I'm not good at books, okay? On TJ the Mint Gable. Hold on.
He did it!
He got it! He got it!
And your winner and new TTV champion, TJ the Mint Gable.
Well,
That's an upset. That's an upset.
Well, they did say this was the year of the units. Gable vowed before the year was up he would hold singles gold. He has kept that promise. But I don't know if you noticed, El Albatross was going for the ladder to try and block him, and was blocked himself by Jagger Blackthorn.
The crow and the albatross, a tale as old as birds.
Now, interestingly, earlier during that match, we got a social media post by none other than Graven Allen saying, I'm impressed with Alba. He's come a long way from the early days. Takes a lot of maturity to defend his title in a match he once feared. He did have a thing with ladders. It's a long story, and he doesn't like to get into it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, of course, Absolute Washington. Congratulations, TJ. Followed immediately by the third member of the units, Forrest the Fortress Wade, saying, sweet baby kaiju Jesus. We knew you could do it, bro. Now, of course,
it's going to be a party at Mama Wade's house tonight, isn't it?
We've got the fourth unit, Maximilian Thunder Thighs, but no one's heard from him since he ran from the hospital he was recovering in.
Wait, no one told me this. He's not in the hospital anymore.
No, he left. I mean, he left right away, and he left his clothing behind.
God bless that man and his naked thighs.
Even Spectrum over on Flashbang is tweeting out, congratulations. Everyone,
with a tilde. That means with affection.
And I guarantee you his trainer, Gorm, is sitting backstage happily showing that his training paid off.
I can't imagine Gorm happy. I think that's physically impossible.
Look, I mean, you know what? You say that, but he has been training the Absolute units, and
that training paid off tonight.
3 months into the year, fulfilled his vow of holding singles gold. So, at the very least, Gorm's got to be feeling satisfaction and a job well done. And proving his point. And who doesn't like to be proven right? Look, we could go on, but we got things we got to take care of. We've got a long night ahead of us. And one of the things we got to do right now, I know this is a premium live event. I know that everyone's like, oh, but Jerry, what's going on? Look, we still have a rule. We have to run ads every once in a while. And so that's where we are now. So we're going to take a quick ad break. And when we come back, brace yourselves for Nexus Titan action.
Time to consume.
See you after the break.
Consume.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Firing Line are all proudly sponsored by Enrapture Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and rest of day looms looking to break the weary like monster breaking human twig in a wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than the competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available in decaf. Oh, but there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacko action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacko's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacko Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a carpenter.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury?
jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones. You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorewheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS-DEFENSE. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And we're back.
Yes, indeed.
Michael?
Yes.
We have had two great title matches. One where the champion retained and one where we crowned a new champion. Which means anything can happen here in Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. And now, so this match, it's a title match, but it has something weird that we don't have very often here in our matches here in MNW.
Well, Jerry, you love explaining weirdness, so do continue.
Good sportsmanship.
Oh, wait, it's this one?
It's
do I have to commentate this one? Can I go to the...
No, you stay right there.
But they don't hate each other.
They don't. There is mutual respect.
What's the point?
They want to show what happens when two cruiserweights get into the ring and put on a cruiser clinic, and it just happens to be for the belt. Because when there's something important on the line, you're going to put on your best show. But here's a lesson you need to learn about wrestling, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you go harder when you're fighting a friend than an enemy.
That remains to be seen, but fine, I'll stay and watch.
Very well. With that, well, let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Nexus Titan Championship. Introducing first, the Dagger Head.
Dwarven royalty.
Actual king of the dwarves, well, king of his clan of dwarves. The Dagger, longtime member of MNW, fights for the glory of his clan, long history, longtime friend of Mega Rider Nexus. And despite the fact he's a dwarf, one of the best cruiserweights in the business. He used to be in a team with Flyboy Bell.
I have seen, despite how dense I'd say this man is built, he can move all that weight. And when you see a cannonball the shape and size of Dagger coming at you, oh boy, good luck keeping control of your bowels.
And so as he enters the ringside, he is... This is going to be a clinic. I fully believe we are going to see some amazing action as these two face off.
Well, I suppose the prospect of aerial high flying makes up for the lack of, wanting to murder each other that I usually do.
And introducing their opponent, they are the Nexus Titan Champion, Mega Rider Nexus.
Of course, Mega Rider took that belt off of Dr. Grimm. And it's one of the factors that probably led to Dr. Grimm's body breaking down, which is why he has to build a new one. And he has been as the leader of Hero Time, has been using it as bait for the villains to come get him, but found the challenge from his friend Dagrick to be frankly refreshing.
Well,
So,
let's see.
and
if
I'm
friendship can withstand a title match.
Yeah. Now, of course, maybe he's hoping for some momentum when the rest of Hero Time won their match earlier this evening.
Definitely has to be a positive on the psychological side of things here. But then again, he's facing down Dagarick.
There it is. The Nexus Titan Championship, the second most prestigious belt here on Warzone.
Gotta be my favorite design-wise simply because of the white strap. I think it's classy.
And there's the dagger. And now, of course, our champion, our Henshin hero,
and unfortunately, fans, the only way to get replica belts is by completing the labyrinth, and no one's done it yet.
and now the ceremony of the belt. And with that, are you ready?
Well, let's give it a shot, shall we? And see how sportsmanship goes for an... Oh, boy!
Well, starts
right.
out with a hurricane. I told you, sometimes you go harder against your friends than you do your enemies.
Well, these two just absolute titans of movement here. And a bit of an unceremonious kick, and now straight to the ribs from Dagarick.
And stompy feet.
Straight to the hands, straight to the fingers. Dagarick, I do agree with you there, Jerry. Does not seem to be differentiating friend from foe here.
I mean, it's time-honored wrestling. Oh, chopping down the leg. Neither is Mega Rider.
Yeah, that chop block. Vicious, I think, even for Mega Rider. I don't see him do that very often.
I mean, this, considering the last defense Mega Rider had for the belt was that gauntlet match against the Murder Cave.
Oh, yes, right. He had to pretty much face hell itself to retain that belt.
So again, this has to be very refreshing.
Well, it's refreshing to know that after he kicks your ass, Dagarick will most likely offer you an alcoholic beverage.
And off probably a good steak.
Indeed.
Have you ever had dwarven
made steak?
Oh, you have. I can tell from that sound.
Yes. I don't care what animal it comes from. The way they cook it, divine. We'll lock up here on the outside. The count's up to 8. These two, yeah, you're right, Jerry. Getting a little carried away, brawling on the outside.
Well, he might be a cruiser. Hey! Wait, but he's still a dwarf. Oh! And a backbreaker and a moonsault. Yeah, one thing that confused people is how fast that dwarf can move.
Yep. He's a cannonball. That's the only way I can explain it. The physical manifestation of a cannonball is a person.
Dwarven Prince versus our resonant Tokusatsu hero. Actually, we got two because you got to count over them as well. Different flavor, but, you know. Mega is a writer.
Sentai.
Huh? What?
I said Toku Sentai.
So you mean there's differentiations? You guys gotta give me a guide.
No, I was agreeing. Tokusatsu. I thought it was the same. Never mind. It's confusing.
Look, it literally took me months to learn how to pronounce it, all right? And I'm still not sure I'm doing it right.
I just barely wrapped my head around the turtles. Did you know their leader is a rat?
I did.
And here we go. First pin attempt here.
And neck breaker.
Megaforce grabbed the leg. Oh, kick to the hamstring. Dagrick working over those legs.
Oh, look. Now the dagger, of course, a former Warpgate Hardcore champion. That belt, of course, is now the TTV championship.
Well,
And-
that means
and
Dagarick.
I was also say also former tag champion, but let's never forget.
Absolutely, but that does mean Dagarick, no stranger to pain. It takes quite a bit to, put any feelings of quitting into this man.
That's
He
right.
might not even know the definition of the word.
Well, it does, but only in terms of you quit, not me quit. And he calls it surrender, but that's another story. And of course, after this match, our Multiversal Tag Team Championship belts are on the line.
Always looking forward to that. You know me, like my multi-man matches, but this one-on-one's been amazing. Big lariat assisted. Springboard there. Not quite enough.
So you mean you're actually enjoying the match?
Well, I'm seeing Dagarick kick someone in the head. That's pretty good. Mega Rider now takes the reversal into the barricade by Dagarick. Up and over goes the dagger. Now clutching up on the neck. We're going back in the ring. There we go.
And up top he goes.
Top rope maneuver. What's Dagarick got planned here? Waiting for the hero to take to his feet and...
Kick out at 2.
Ooh. Nearly sits through for the victory there. Yeah, not quite enough to affect Dagarick. Still on the attack. Ooh, pile driver.
And another kick out at 2. Oh, moonsault, but nobody home.
Spinning heel kick from Dagarick floors our current champion.
Headbutt to the gut.
Yeah, straight to the diaphragm. Gotta imagine Meg is having, some trouble breathing.
raining those blows onto Dag's head.
Well, you know what they say about dwarves. Skin made of iron, steel in the bones.
Oh, missed the punch.
Yeah, but that Hurricane Rana takedown. Found purchase.
Getting him against the ropes. What is Mega Rider planning? Oh, going over the top was not part of the plan.
Ooh, but that senton was. At least for Daggerick. And another Rana takedown on the outside by Daggerick, now sending him into the barricade. And a stomp. Ooh, and all that weight centralized over the diaphragm.
And what is he? Oh, I thought, okay. Thought he was going to land him. Nope, just kicked him in right into a dragon screw takedown.
These two just slamming each other into the apron here. Now finally back in the ring.
Mega into the corner. Oh, pushes Daggerick off.
Yeah, he caught him with the forearm. That sent Daggerick reeling. However, not enough. Ooh.
Again, I think he was going for the ego check and just hasn't quite got the calculation down tonight.
Well, he definitely had that snake eyes down. Now,
but same with that. They have both missed middle rope moves.
well, they both have been hit in the head plenty of times tonight.
Yeah, but for dwarves, that's how they say good morning.
Oh, gosh. Is that why he finds the concept of a helmet hilarious?
Yes.
Oh! Running! Power button, no! Mega Rider showing some aggression here. Tope cut here over the top! Into the senton!
And spooking the Spanish announce table, even the Phantom fans seem nervous. Oh, Mega outwitting him. You got to keep your brain going all the time.
Taking his too much time.
Tope Suicida. Oh, off the apron.
Our hero there getting a little impatient, went for that Tope Suicida, but now
back in the ring. Daggerick taking his time, measuring his pace. And, whoa!
Veteran move there, Dagger, but
oh! Book of Grudges!
Does the book close here? Yes, it does!
Your winner and new Nexus Titan Champion, the Daggerick.
Not just king of his clan anymore. King of this damn business, Daggerick.
I mean, that was the clinic they promised us on Cruiserweight, and Mega said, if he has to lose the belt, at least it's to someone as honorable as Dagerick. So, there you go. Congratulations, Dagerick.
Well, with that, Dagerick does now have a target on his back, but he tends to like it that way.
I mean, that's nothing new. Here's the thing. This doesn't mean that belt isn't still going to be used to lure out bad guys. It's just now they have to face the King of the Dwarves. But now we go from that friendly match to, well, one with a little more vitriol. Because, well, folks, it's time for the Multiversal Tag Championship, and it has been some heated words between contender Punk Master Ghost and champion Sergeant Major Payne over what Nice Ice is doing and where he is leading the International Combat Club. And all I can say is, no time like the present. Let's head to ringside for some tag action.
The following is the tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, it's Soul Train.
And here you have it. Punk Master Ghost and Tiki the Troll.
Soul Train.
Although, yep, Soul Train coming out. This team formed Soul Train was always kind of a faction, but these two have gotten very directly a tag team ever since their regular partners have other things going on. And they have proven very effective, and now they are challenging for the tag belts.
The power of friendship between a troll and a phantom.
Now, of course, PM has already been a tag champion. This would be the first time for Tiki holding gold. But first, they got to get through these two.
And introducing next, they are the Multiversal Tag Team Champions, the International Combat Club.
Sergeant Major Payne and Lock-In, the Unknown Soldier, and the best stand-up comedian to come out of the East German Super Soldier program. Or as he says, it's biocomedical engineering. Hey, I was approached them earlier tonight to ask how things were going, and Lock-In told me a joke.
What was Lock-In's joke tonight?
Why do crabs never give to charity?
Why don't crabs give to charity?
Because they're shellfish.
Oh, I got that one off. That was he eating Laffy Taffy? Oh, that was rough. Well, not as rough though as I suppose the direction they might have to be taking here from Nice Ice tonight. Though, as stated, Sergeant Major Payne's gonna have a talk with him.
That's what he says after tonight. Win or lose, he and Ice are going to have a talk about the direction the club is going in.
Yeah. Till then, till it's addressed, I imagine the ICC is still going to take some vitriol from the fans for that.
But there they are, your tag champions, but facing a team that could very well upset the balance.
I just realized this is warm color palette versus cool color palette, the match.
I mean, sure. I was just going to say it's not our normal color palette. Well, I might be speaking too soon. I got to double check what color of trunks Locken's wearing.
Black with yellow stripes, I believe.
Because here we have the blue world.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
And yeah, you're right. You know, Locken is black and yellow, and Payne is black with the red goggles. It's not the standard, oh my God, black and red that 90% of our wrestlers wear. And the ceremony of the belt.
Two very different teams, two very different friendships, I'd imagine. Very different relationships.
What? And we're starting out with Punk Master Ghost and Sergeant Major Payne, the two that have been trading really strong rhetoric with each other. Tiki and Locken have largely stayed out of the war of words.
Yeah, Sergeant Major Payne, very much a paragon of order, training, constancy. And then you have Punk Master Ghost, who's all about the anarchy, baby. All about the spontaneity. He and I had a good 30-minute discussion about Henry Rollins.
How did that go?
We're talking about Henry Rollins, so it was pretty cool.
That's fair, you know.
And now, tag into Locken, who's locking down the tricep on the mat, stomping through.
Crossbody by the Ghost. And of course, the Phantom fans in attendance all throughout the arena. If you feel a chill, that means you're sitting next to one of them.
Or we double booked that seat and didn't bother to tell the flesh and blood person because, you know, it's cheaper that way.
You're not supposed to say the quiet part out loud, Michael.
Oh, is that it? Oh, my bad. And now, clutching up and trying to get into a bear hug. No, arm drag. Good counter. Punk Master Ghost.
Twist neck breaker. And throwing him out right in front of the Phantom announcer table. And those Phantom announcers looking a little nervous.
You know, sometimes fans ask me how punk is Punk Master Ghost, and I have to remind them that part of his ethereal image is a flannel. Ooh, and now just stomping on the head and chest. Sergeant Major Payne trying to keep him down on the outside, but Punk Master Ghost been in many a scrap.
And down goes Ghost. Hot tag Tiki. We now have the comedian and the troll.
You think Locken is a Rammstein fan?
He might.
The questions for later. For now, how about a knee into the canvas?
Meanwhile, we've got, but his humor is what his humor is, and then there's the troll.
And that brand of humor is well known. But now,
as he puts it, he does, you know, it's a gap he has to bridge.
But twist. Now these quick tags, gotta say, ICC, very proficient when it comes to that tag game.
I mean, they train incessantly.
Now twisting through, wrist lock. Taking advantage of the torque and kicking him in the side. Now Punkmaster goes back in with a drop kick. Ooh, that was to the small of the back too. Ooh. Forward with that reverse DDT. Both competitors now back in the ring. A go behind up in electric chair position. And a face buster.
And in comes Lock-In. And wrenching that arm now. Oh, still working on the arm.
I once told Lock-In I liken him to a, Yakov Smirnov type, and he said, I liken you too.
Oh, double shoulder block.
And it's going to take out Punkmaster Ghost. Perhaps should be considering a tag here soon. But is going to try to clutch up here on Sergeant Major Payne. But Payne go behind punch straight to the spinal column. And now arm drag.
Broken up by Tiki.
Rightfully so. Tiki the Troll there backing off. Sergeant Major Payne trying to give PM Ghost just a moment of respite. Oh, but they're wrenching on the head. And now Sergeant Major Payne, a cruiserweight of it. A bit of a cruiserweight himself is what I was going to say. Excuse me. Blech. Need some water, Jerry. Look at the pitcher. It's water.
Here's one of the things you got to keep in mind why the Soul Train is such a threat as a tag team. They are both leg submission specialists. So
yeah, they're both going to be grinding down those legs, absolutely.
And one or the other is eventually going to go for a submission hold that they've both been setting up, either the Ghost Rider or the Under a Bridge.
But a reverse DDT finds its mark there. You cannot count out, however, the ICC. Whoa!
And your winners, and still Multiverse Nexus Tag Team Champions, the International Combat Club.
That pin came out of nowhere.
They isolated Punkmaster Ghost for too long. He wasn't able to get the pin. You saw the worry on the face of Tiki the Troll. Oh.
And with that, the ICC retain the Multiversal Tag Team Championship.
Unfortunately for our fans, a good night for Nice Ice.
Well, we'll see what happens when he and Sergeant Major Payne finally sit down for that talk. Well,
that victory came out of nowhere. Quick roll up there by Sergeant Major Payne. That's all it takes sometimes, Jerry.
Sometimes, a lot of work goes into it, but, that is how fast things can change. But with that, we now So, folks, this next match on any other pay-per-view would be your main event. But tonight, not so much. Because it's time for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. But obviously our main event is something that has been brewing forever, but we'll get to that after this. And I could go on, but we got to get to the ringside because apparently they're raring to go.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, Malice Prime.
A evolved Malice. Actually meaner than ever, if you can believe that.
Yeah, I do believe certain things were removed, certain things were added. Either way, this bot is no joke.
And he has absolutely stepped up with his goal of gaining the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. He's the only member of Meme that has never held the big belt, and he intends to rectify that oversight.
And introducing their opponent, and the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, Louis McDonald.
So, Louis McDonald won the belt last Multivania in a triple threat match against the champion Aiden Zero and Ozir Turan with a double evolution. And has been a fighting champion ever since, taking on all who want to face him. Excuse me, choking on my squash roast here.
No worries, Jerry. But yes, a man who has been through a transformation, an evolution of his own over the past few months.
Once the dirtiest player in the game, Chronic Backstabber, realized the error of his ways and turned over a new leaf, and has been playing clean ever since. And that won him the belt. But also he has the advantage of being a former dirty player. He knows every trick in the book.
Yeah, he knows where all those dirty tricks are coming from, but yeah, who knew, Jerry, if you actually, take your meds and try to be a decent person, people like you. It's crazy.
Yeah, funny, you might want to try that sometime.
What?
Now, it is time. And there it is, the belt. The name of every champion etched on those plates. Malice would love to add his.
Long and storied championship, the most prized championship in the whole business. The greatest prize in professional wrestling.
And there's Malice, there is Louis. And now it is time. Louis holding that belt for what might be the last time.
Yeah, Louis, you'll notice the man with the facial hair and the long brown hair. And Malice, you'll notice the big fuck-off robot in the other corner. Presentation of the belt.
And there we are, about ready to go. And the worst thing I've heard, our Sawyer's already said he's got ideas for more upgrades.
Oh, no.
And we're off. And Louis coming out strong. Knows he has to against a powerhouse like Malice.
Yeah, trying to end things early here. I asked Sawyer what his towing capacity is, and he told me fuck off. And I couldn't tell if he was trying to tell me to fuck off or if that's his towing capacity.
That's, I'd give that about 50-50. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you know, we were looking at those plates, all the names of all the former champions.
Indeed.
Somebody raised a legal question recently.
Ooh.
One of those, there's a claim that one of the names on that belt should have just said redacted.
Are you trying to raise emotions in me, Jerry?
No, I'm just saying a certain MVP, his full name is on the belt, and we've been hearing that he's looking at maybe filing an injunction.
Oh boy. But now, all rolled up, packaged up here.
Oh!
Pop goes the weasel.
Yeah, back.
The jacket box.
Jack in the Box connects. That does raise a question. Technically, does a robot have a taint?
If built in a humanoid way, I guess technically the whole thing is taint, because there's no... Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, knee to the dome.
And they're locking up once again. And a quick kick straight to the face and to the gut. Malice Prime.
I mean, Malice is putting in the work. Tossing Louis into the barricade. But again, he's got to keep his eye on that count. Otherwise, champion's advantage comes to play. Tossing Louis back in at the 7 count.
Yeah, almost had Louis ragdolling there by the back of the neck, but Louis... Wow!
The power of Louis McDonald. Again, that's experience showing right there.
Yeah, took the momentum. Used the leverage there for the arm drag. Now Louis having to face those strikes from Malice. Up and over, go behind, Malice. Oh! With that German suplex hooked into the cover there. Beautiful bridge and the underhook. And Louis' head hit all 3 turnbuckles on the way down with that power. And a spine buster.
Oh, now leg DDT. Malice is just doing damage to Louis.
Malice is trying to deconstruct Louis like he's a friggin' bionicle.
Now let's leave Leon Arcaster out of this.
Oh, yeah, sorry. How insensitive of me. I forget how many things exist and are alive.
Oh, right in the leg. Up 1.
1, 2, and oh boy.
Louis decides getting out of the ring was the best decision there, and back at it.
I think he was trying to go for a flying forearm, but was caught by Malice. Just caught the elbow there.
And Malice whipping Louis to the outside. Just sort of stalking around the ring. He's going to wait for Louis to get back up. Now he's chasing Louis on the outside. We're at a 4 count. But that'll reset to 1.
Beep, beep. Oh! Belly to belly.
Kick to the gut unit.
Just call it an abdomen. I don't know.
You know,
I don't know it, Jerry.
It's... Again, we didn't have mechanical beings wrestling in my day.
Not even like a wind-up one.
No.
Uh-oh, hung out to dry. No clothespins necessary.
Malice going up top. Malice gonna fly. Oh, flying shoulder block.
Malice gonna deliver to you. Oh.
Malicious intent.
Malicious intent lands, sending the forehead. Ooh.
Oh, but Louis survives. Setting up for the blue screen. Louis saw it coming and blocks. Again, Malice wants to hit that blue screen now, and Louis is having none of it.
Drop down by Louis. Up and over. Oh, trying to go for the arm drag. Stalls a little bit, but gets him over.
Gets a hip toss.
Or hip toss, rather. Thank you. Ooh, vicious left hand. And now, going after those joints.
I mean, if you're going to take on something as dangerous as Malice Prime, you got to go as hard as you can.
Got to target those weak points, with which our mechanical wrestlers has always been those joints, you know. But does a man have enough strength to exhibit the torque needed to pop those, I'm sure, reinforced bearings? Ooh.
Louis working it again. Oh, is he setting up for another Jack in the Box?
Jack in the Box. There he is. Ooh. Another kick to the small of the back.
And Louis, setting up for... Oh, he's going for Evolution, but blocked by Malice.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed that, Jay. Malice just ripping at the hair of Louis. Got him in position for that suplex.
Louis now fighting for his life. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, ooh. Apron DDT.
And now after the arms of Louis McDonald, Malice putting all that weight, all that solid metal.
Oh, Louis barely gets out of the way. Going for the crossface. Can he do it?
Gable grip was tight on that suplex.
Kick out at
Landed-
2.
Oh, the champ did land, I'm pretty sure, on the head, back of the neck with that one.
I mean, this is going hard. They are both doing a lot of damage to each other, but right now, Louis does seem to be on the back foot.
Malice does not seem to be losing any, well, I was going to say steam. And then I was going to say hamsters.
Blue
But-
screen!
Oh, blue screen! Blue screen!
Oh, Louis fighting out! Louis taking the fight to Malice. And takes a lot of core strength to yeet a bot.
Takes a lot of core strength to yeet anyone, let alone a bot the size of Malice.
Louis ducks the clothesline. Malice trying to blind him.
Hey, when it comes to throwing meat around, Malice is kind of the expert, Jerry.
Louis getting up. Oh! Flying tackle.
Yeah, the elbow made contact with the temple. Ooh, across the spine. It throws me off every time Malice does the shmoney dance.
I think that's something that our Sawyer threw in as the programming for fun.
Of course he did.
Getting that leverage for that hip toss. And each of these competitors now has to be asking, what is it going to take to put the other down?
The unbreakable human spirit.
Or bot in this case. All right.
I was going to say, versus the cold, hard, calculating, never-ending relentlessness of a machine.
Oh, Louis with another knee to Malice's spine. Throwing Malice back into the ring, and wow, that's Sir Ugly Dunk!
Ugly Dunk! He just tripped up the champion! Ugly Dunk!
Ugly Dunk! Ugly Duck is going over to the ref. The ref is about to DQ.
Somebody needs to call this match.
No, Ugly just handed something to the ref. It's the Mega Money in the Big Bang contract.
He cashed in.
Ugly got the contract from Necrom and has just cashed in. This is now a triple threat match.
No, no, no.
All right, Malice is not out.
Why would he even? A board member can't be.
He's still an official wrestler on the roster.
This has got to be a conflict of interest.
Oh, Ugly taking down Malice.
He drop-kicked the back of Malice's knee.
He just threw Malice out of the ring. Louis, who is
Louis didn't notice him.
So much damage. Oh, drop toe hold. Money clip.
No.
He's got the money clip locked in.
Louis, do not tap. Do not tap.
Louis heard you. Oh, he's rolling him over. Broken up by Malice. Malice again thrown out of the ring. Drop again. A second money clip. He's locked in the money clip again.
Locked in the money clip. He's right by. He can get the ropes.
Get the rope,
He can
Louie!
possibly get the ropes.
rope.
Do not tap.
Oh, he taps.
Son of a bitch!
Your winner and new Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, Sir Huckleydom.
Son of a bitch!
You meddling, you tight-fisted, meddling mother...
Sir Oakley Dunk. Well, that's how you use the mega money in the big bank, but the route he... the next booking meeting with the brass is going to be really interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, your multiversal heavyweight champion, Sir Unkley Dunk.
Sir Unkley Dunk. Finally, after all these years in the company, he has now won the biggest prize of all. All it took was becoming a partial owner of the company, starting his own show, making a bargain with Necrom, and coming in the tail end of an epic match to cash in and take the belt.
I usually enjoy underhanded shit, but that... I don't know if I can work for that guy. I don't know if I can keep working for that guy.
Well, he is a part owner of the company, so if you want to keep collecting a paycheck, that's the price you pay.
I don't know, Jerry. I don't know. I can't.
That is just like back in the day when. Well, you know what? You said you didn't want my old man wrestling stories, so I'll spare you.
No.
I've been there. I've seen that. You know what? Besides, folks, as epic as that was, and as that would be a normally epic capper to a night, we're still not done. We have one more match to go. Although here's some. Okay, you're gonna. No, we were discussing about Gorm and how happy he must have been earlier this evening when his student TJ the Mint Gable won the TTD championship.
Do we have a rare Gorm tweet?
We do, but it's not about that. It's about what we just saw. That was tactically sound, but deeply dishonorable. Watch yourself, Unkley.
Cool. Yeah, great. You know what, Gorm? I will give you my entire Christmas bonus if you detach his head from his body.
So, yeah, we know where Gorm stands. Folks, though, we've got to get on. We have one more match to get through. And it's the main event, and it is a match that has been brewing for a while. So much so, folks, before we get to that match, let's enjoy a brief video package. Now, one more thing before we get to the match. That video package has shown all the animosity, but in the end, nothing can speak better for Sawyer and Zeta than Sawyer and Zeta.
Let's hear what they have to say.
Let's hear this. Starting off, the undisputed future R. Sawyer.
It has been years since I've been in the main event of Futureshock, and to stand in the middle of this ring for the last and most important match of the night, it brings back memories. Sure, everyone says I dig up the past, but they fail at the philosophy. Know thyself and know thy enemy, and you have the key to winning 100, 1,000, 1,000,000 battles. So yes, I dig up the past to learn of my enemy, to know thy enemy, because I very much know thyself. But this match, it's different, because I already know thy enemy. And Robro, ever since you took on this new name, I have refused to say it out of principle. Why? Because I know the real you. The you that I have been digging for all of this time. The bot that I call brother. The bot you say I shouldn't be digging for. The bot that faced against Ginger Boy at this event before he was Tommy Black. The bot that I teamed with against the likes of the Inquisition, Doom, VIP, HR, Omega Club, and even our own doppelgangers at Breakdown 5. The bot that thought taking on Mad Jack and the Madness at the same time was a good idea. The bot that set up the perfect swerve when I came out in Bosco's outfit. The bot that was vindicated about attacking his father. The bot that defeated Dr. Victor Grimm and changed history. And he's probably watching with great interest. So come on, brother. Let's see if you can change history once again. Judgment Day is upon us.
And, of course, let's hear from the ace of MNW, Zeta.
The thing you're failing to understand, Sawyer, what you're refusing to process, is that I never really changed. I do have the key to winning 1,000,000 battles, and I am absolutely going to win this one. I am still that bot that held the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship for the longest reign. I am still that bot who faced a walking nuclear apocalypse and won. The only thing that's different about me is my name. And apparently, changing a name is all it takes to make you lose your fucking mind. You seem so bothered by the concept. I picked this name because it is my name, not what Chaz calls me, not what the audience calls me, and it's damn sure not what you call me. But that's going to change tonight, brother. Zeta is the real me. And by the grace of whatever machine god exists, you are going to say it. So say it. Say it. Say my name. Say my fucking name!
Well, that about sums it up. I couldn't say anything else. So, Michael, it's time. Take us in.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time at the bottom of this pay-per-view for the most exciting match of the night, the final match of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event! And now everybody say this with me. Let's do this!
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, it's Zeta.
There he is, folks, the longest reigning multiversal heavyweight champion, Zeta.
As he stated his name, he gave himself, not forced upon him by a creator or by an audience, but one forged by his own hands, as was his title reign, as is his choice now to defy meme, to defy Sawyer, and to go his own path.
And we are about to see a clash that has been brewing on some level practically since that name change.
Systems, machines, things that process things, Jerry, they don't like change. They don't like when things are different.
And introducing their opponent, our Sawyer version 4.
And the undisputed future, the man who founded this very pay-per-view. It's R. Sawyer.
Yep, bought with the most indomitable intellect I have ever come into contact with, Jerry.
He is a planner. He has so many times slipped one over the multiverse.
Batman ain't got shit on. Oh my God!
And
Zeta!
Here we go.
Zeta was not waiting.
Using a chair, and since the ref hasn't rung the bell yet, as is not a DQ, this is pre-match.
I don't think either of these men would want this to end in a DQ. I think they want a definitive answer to questions they both have.
Well, if they ever get to the start of the match.
Out comes a table. Oh! Flying knee. Straight to the head case of Zeta.
Oh, just ramming him.
And fans clamoring for this match, not because it's for a title, but because of the emotional roller coaster that has come with it, which is ironic considering the combatants, Jerry.
The battling bots, the Robros. Sawyer's. And still both men aren't in the ring yet. Well, both bots aren't in the ring. Oh, through the table.
Crossbody.
And the crowd loving the carnage.
Vessels of steely sinew. Crashing into one another.
Just so much pent-up aggression.
Two of the finest wrestlers that this business has to offer. What?
Oh! Hit the ref!
think they just want to fight each other on the outside with foreign objects, Jerry.
I think that's where we are, yeah. Oh no,
Oh boy.
Oh no, the Phantom announce table.
Clearing the monitors. Ooh.
He's got the ghosts spooked.
Which is hard to do if you're not a Terminator.
Oh, bouncing him off. Even the Spanish announce table is like, it's at least, although I think they're basically saying at least it's not us. Yeah, the Phantoms have backed all the way over the barricade.
Up onto the Phantom announce desk. Here comes Zeta. Whoa, no one home! Oh, but he got
him!
He adjusted in midair.
Yeah, Sawyer got off the table, but... And now, oh, they're in the ring! They're in the ring. And the match has started officially.
There we go. The ref can now begin to get things under control now that, you know, he's regenerated a bit.
Yeah, it does look like his face got a little younger after that particular regeneration, which, you know, good on him.
Well, Zeta's face is getting a little smashed, but now returning the favor. So they make his Robro up against the ropes, and now stomps to the abdomen, trying to grab hold. These two lock up. Reversal there, whip into the corner. Sawyer seemingly in trouble. Oh! Able to shoot in with the elbow, these two fighting for top position here. On the second rope. Oh, to the top. Goes Zeta! Hurricane Rana from the top rope, and now clubbing blows.
And Zeta has Sawyer. Oh, he's getting him in a sharpshooter.
Stepping through to the left, I believe that is Owen, if I am not mistaken. Now, off the rope and under. Could not drop down in time.
Going for that pin.
Now once again hung up on the ropes. Oh, there we go. DDT from Zeta. The ace of MNW as well. Rightfully earning that title.
And taking down the undisputed future. Just piling on the damage. Wanting to make Sawyer lose in the main event of Sawyer's pay-per-view.
Both of these competitors just so determined to win here tonight. Come hell or high water, I have a feeling one of these men is going to be seriously, man, one of these bots. Oh, I'm emotionally invested, Jerry, but I can't help but feel someone's going to get hurt.
And this
a hockey fight.
Just going at each other.
You know, oh, now this position here on the mat. Starting to remind me of Fry versus Takayama.
And whipping Sawyer to the corner. Ah, hitting him with a knee.
Well, that didn't happen. Oh my gosh. Now clutching up with the knee bar, able to reverse out though is Zeta.
And setting him up, and all right, neck breaker.
Deep cover. Gets a 2 count there. Zeta now trying to
try to take advantage of that synthetic flesh that Sawyer installed.
Yes, indeed. I was going to start talking about hamstrings, but then I thought a little more about it. And now, clutched up on that elbow at the double wrist lock and twists it through.
And just laying it in. Off the apron. This night has been full of so many surprises.
So many amazing, violent matches as well. But it all comes down to this.
Oh, clothesline in the corner.
Breakdowns of communication, misunderstandings, ill will, all boiling over into hatred, and now a fight, for the ages.
And stretching the arm unit. That arm unit that Sawyer himself had to rebuild after severe damage. Oh, a cyber stunner of Zeta's on Sawyer.
Oh, snap German as well. Targeting the head and neck. Those biomechanical sinew of Sawyer's got to be popping, and
stretching the arm. I think he has cracked Zeta's head case.
Definitely a possibility. Oh, well, if it wasn't, then that double axe handle did it.
Oh, it gets, and the Phantom announcers once again getting nervous, even though they rebuilt their table.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. I do know that one of them is a poltergeist, so he's really good at furniture things.
That's a good point.
Locking up once again. Kick straight to the solar plexus, and now Zeta has Sawyer up. Big power bomb. He caught the last rope as well.
Oh, going for the crossbody missed.
Yeah, that is, a bit of a tope con fuck there. Not quite what Zeta wanted. Diving through with that elbow. Across the face, and once again. Ooh! Fist coming down. He is really focusing on the head of Zeta, is Sawyer.
I mean, that makes, I guess, a certain amount of sense.
I think trying to go for that core processing unit, maybe.
Well, that and Sawyer's finisher is the Cyber Stunner.
Sawyer trying to soften him up. Zeta shoots the double. Twist Luton out, going for it. Sharpshooter of his own. Stepping through the Brett side, of course.
Scooping him up. Zeta ducks. And again, taking the fight to Sawyer.
Driving that knee into the midsection. Going once again. Tope suicida. Shoulder tackle. Taking Sawyer to the ground. And a flurry of front kicks followed up by a release German there on the outside. Now bringing the ball back into the ring here. Oh, arm capture, but Zeta rolls through with a springboard assisted drop kick there. Barely a 2 count.
And oh no! This doesn't look good for Sawyer.
DDT setting up for the... Wait!
Kick at it too. It looks like he hit... I think that was the Ansible effect, but...
Ansible effect, not enough. Yeah, so he just moved so quickly I didn't even see his elbow move around. But Sawyer was out of the way. Ooh! That was a poison rana. And now... once again, missile drop kick.
The tide has definitely shifted in Zeta's favor. And Sawyer decided enough of that Cyber Stunner out of nowhere.
Cyber Stunner connects. No. Up to the second rope here. Ooh, and another axe handle. Continually targeting the head of Zeta, but Zeta caught Sawyer on the button, but it was not enough damage. Flying out the Intigiri.
Oh!
Yeah, spun through with that DDT now. Just trying to avoid the clutches of Sawyer.
And, going for the pin. I was a little caught off guard because that DDT was the Future Shock. Which, what's Future Shock without a Future Shock?
Managed to get one off, but Sawyer is just eating these moves.
Throwing him back in the ring. And again, another cyber stunner.
2. No. Now clutching up on the neck. I think trying to spread the... Ooh.
I mean, I know they're both bots, but still, something's got to hurt no matter what. That's a lot of damage.
I don't know how either of these two have their pain receptors tuned, but no matter what, this has to be excruciating.
And here we go. 1, 2.
2.
Kick out. As one would argue, it's brutality.
Both these competitors showing plenty of brutality in this match.
Reversal. Oh! And drop kick.
And Zeta trying to systematically take apart Sawyer while Sawyer just targeting the head of Zeta. Now.
Oh!
Ooh.
That is the second tope suicida tonight that has not paid off for Zeta.
You're gonna have to recalibrate the flight computer on that one. Ooh, and once again, just cannot catch a break with diving in those ropes.
And thrown back in the ring. What is Sawyer waiting on? Probably
Sawyer making calculations.
Yeah, going to the other side.
We'll try to... Oh! Up and over. Into the DDT. Up onto the shoulders goes Zeta. And Snake Eyes. Ooh. Trying to pull out the ball and socket joint there.
And Ansible effect.
Ansible effect lands. Just beating the 3 count. R. Sawyer on roller skates here.
Another stunner.
Takes a cyber stunner, and now flurry of blows to the mat. Step up into Gary. Zeta, I think, looking to finish things, but Sawyer. Oh no! No, 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 no! Still seemingly out on his feet, but oh.
And another stunner.
Yeah, that springboard cyber stunner.
Getting him in a drop toe hold.
Indeed, once again, clutched up with a knee bar. Trying to find any mechanical weak points. Zeta! Goes through with the beautiful striking combination ending with an enziguri.
I think I see what's coming here. Oh, it was going for the Red Comet, blocked by Sawyer.
Red Comet did not land. Oh. Straight up and back with that suplex. Sawyer's got a chance here.
Roll up!
Oh. Rolled up. No. Ooh. Into the turnbuckle. Oh. Zeta got to be racking up those error codes. 2.
Kick out of 2.
Ooh. The ace seems to be struggling. Oh boy. More synth cable sinew got to be snapping. Oh.
Cyber Stunner! 1, 2,
2,
3.
There it is! Dear God.
And your winner, our Sawyer.
I gotta wonder what our Sawyer's thinking. Do you think he's satisfied? Do you think he's...
Who can tell? I think it was a hard-fought battle. And I think that it certainly, either way, Sawyer came out on top. With that, folks, what did I got one last social media post I have to touch on. And that is from Gorm, who said, as for the trainee, he knows I'm proud. I was waiting backstage with a keg to celebrate. All right. Fair. I think that's a traditional Goliath celebration.
Oh, it's also the traditional celebration when, someone on the board of directors for your company just decides to...
You know what? We can cover that next time, because it has been a long night, folks, and you know it. One last thing, because we just got a social media post from the undisputed future and the winner of our main event.
Mind if I read this one?
Go for it.
Our Sawyer says, it's my match, my event, my main event.
There you have it. But folks, we are out of time. So for Michael Montoya, I'm Jerry Aldini. Good night.
Buenas noches.